Fire away, guys.
Andy, obviously, you seem pretty excited when you were talking to us the other day. So I assume this was either done or pretty far down the line. How exciting is this? And why do you think Bush wanted to be here, and why the connection, work out?
Yeah, no question, BJ. I'll start off by saying this. This is an exciting time for us for a lot of different reasons. Number one, the opportunity we have this week to be with our team and to play in this bowl game, and as well as the things going on. We told Bronco Nation we were going to be diligent. We told our family here we're going to be diligent with finding a leader that fit a certain mold. Number one, fits us here, fits our personnel, all the pieces we have in place. And through the process of talking to people and things like that, it was very clear that Bush brings something to the table that a lot of people don't. And there's a lot of very qualified people out there, but today we're very excited to announce Bush as our offensive coordinator, and to get them back to Boise, to bring him back home here, where obviously he played college football and got his degree, and to have his family, to have Bretta and their children come back to Boise. As we went through this process, it was very evident. And as we know, being around Bush throughout this profession here, I mean, we work together. It's been years now, but it's unbelievable the things that he's been able to accomplish, the things he's been able to grow in. He is a great leader that's proven of young men and leading men around him. He is an unbelievable teacher. The way he communicates, the progressions that he teaches within. And we're talking about the development of the quarterback, the implementation of an offense, the ability to put an offense together and build a game plan. He's done this at a very high level, and that experience, and again, it's not just the experience and what he's done, but how he does it is what excites us. And we'll be able to bring an offensive coordinator here that can create and continue to build on the standard that we've created here on the offensive side of the ball. That comes with a certain level of confidence. That's the most important thing for our team, for our players, for our family. And that confidence brings a mentality. And ultimately, as we went through this process, it was all about finding the right fit for our family here in terms of a person, their ability within the profession to lead and implement.
Coach, when you look at Bush's background at a lot of different levels, pro, college, a number of different quarterbacks that he's worked with, what impressed you most?
Well, number one, that he has done, he's coached multiple positions on the offense side of the ball at multiple levels, as you said. He's coached at the highest level in college, and being a Power 5 coordinator. He has coached in the NFL. He's coached quarterbacks in the NFL. He's been in and around different arenas. And what comes from that, again, Bush has learned and grown through that experience. And when you sit down and you guys get the opportunity to sit down and talk to Bush, you're going to see how sharp Bush is. We all, from being around him, and, I've obviously known Bush for a long time, and I'm extremely excited because of the growth that I've seen. And just not only as a coach, but Bush is a man, and the type of person he is, the ability to, again, lead young men and lead a staff and help lead a program. It's not just from the offensive standpoint, but he's been a part of some really good programs that he will bring the knowledge to help lead our program. But when we got the opportunity to sit down with him, the philosophy he has to develop a quarterback is exciting. The clarity that comes with it, the things that are important to him, we want to make sure that the young men in this program are going to continue to get developed in the right areas.
So, Andy, when it came to hiring this offensive coordinator versus, your last go around of having to do it, how much did that experience help you? And then, this go around, were you emphasizing, schematically, character? What were like the things that you wanted in this hire?
There's no question. I will say yes. This go around here obviously was much different. I'm not going to go into the great detail of the cabinet of people that were involved, but there are people that are involved in this program, people that know where we're at right now, that know where we've walked, the path we've walked, and the things that have helped us get to where we're at and what we need to do to continue to build. From the standpoint of the things that we were looking for is, number one, the person is a fit for this program. And what I mean by that is, I go back to it all the time. The most important thing is our players and bringing people into this program that care about our players. And what I mean by that is care about helping these young men grow and become young men that have a certain skill set, certain habits, and not just in football, but in life. And Bush has those things. It's proven. He's done it. Again, he's done it at different places, different levels, different positions. And that was a huge part for us, is the development of young men, not only as players, but as people. And then obviously the offensive philosophy. And how does it fit us? Does it fit the pieces we have in place already? That is a huge part of it. And Bush has experience being in multiple offenses, whether it be in college football as a coordinator, as a wide receiver coach, obviously where he is at right now, and also in the NFL. Bush can adapt and adjust and has the knowledge to do so with the pieces in place, and they actually fit him really well. That's the exciting part about it, is that this was a fit for him. He was excited about this in terms of our personnel and the people that we have here and how that fits the vision of where he wants to go with an offense. Offense always starts up front. You guys ask me all the time, and I always say football starts where? Up front, right? And Bush believes that, and how we build our offense from there to protect our quarterback, to run the ball, and then the things that come from that in terms of the explosiveness in the pass game, getting the ball to different personnels in our pass game, and how we get the ball to our personnel and within the pass game, and make sure that we are getting the touches to the guys that we have, and we have people in place at tight end, we have people in place at wide receiver, and also getting the backs involved and everybody else. And so, again, we went through a process to make sure that the guy that was going to come in here, it was a fit for him. And again, the people that were involved in this process were, we're not making this decision by ourselves. We're making it collaboratively as a group for what's best for our family. And again, we know in our hearts, that this is the right fit.
Appreciate it, Andy.
Hey, Andy, obviously Bush has worked with a lot of great quarterbacks over his coaching career. How important was it for you to bring in someone with great knowledge coaching the quarterback? And specifically, how important was it to, get someone who can help develop Taylor in the next couple of years?
It was one of the primary factors in everything we researched, a part of the process and the interviewing process, the diligence that went into that, and understanding, and then hearing and seeing, what that would look like. That was a huge part of it. Again, going through this process in this day and age was a little bit different than the first time too, from the standpoint that we were in COVID and there was a lot of restrictions on what we can actually do within the hiring process. So I will say this was an extremely fun process to go through. Because of the opportunities and the great men that were out there that we got to talk to and visit with. But that was a primary factor to make sure that not only could this person lead, the offensive staff, lead our offense, help lead our team, but develop the quarterback. And there's a lot of things that go into developing the quarterback. It's not just, again, the things on the field.
Hey, Andy, you mentioned that you've known Bush for quite a few years now. How close have you guys grown over the years, and what impact did that have on this decision?
Well, at the end of the day, knowing where we both were, how many ever years ago, 11, 12 years ago, to where he is at now, the things he's done. Obviously, we've played against each other as coordinators. When we're making these decisions and factoring everything in, as I've said for, everything is about what is the most important thing for our family here and for our team and for our program and for Bronco Nation. It is really about knowing people and understanding who they are, and then what are their skill sets and what is their impact going to be in a specific role. And again, as much as knowing Bush, I mean, we've competed against each other. We've shared knowledge with each other, not just X's and O's, but the growth process from that time years ago that we were talking about to where we're both at right now. Again, as much as being a coach, it's not just the X's and O's, but it's being a mentor, it's being a leader, and how we learn to do those things along the course of our career as well.
Thank you.
Well, we appreciate you guys jumping on tonight. Again, this is an exciting day. We are focused in on our prep for this bowl game, and we are excited to continue that on. And that will be our focus as we move forward through the course of this week. And we will be able to get back together and talk more about this position and talk about Bush and his family and how we will move forward when our bowl game is over. But I appreciate you guys jumping on and asking questions and being excited about this too. I'm excited about you guys getting the opportunity in the future. When Bush does get here, it will not be long when we get an opportunity to do that. So I respect you guys for being patient through this process throughout the course of the time here. And we will talk to you guys soon. Go Broncos.
Thanks, Andy.
Thank you.
That's all we got, guys.